Hello and welcome to Bric-a-Brac. I'm going to take a look today at this set here, right here, branded as Bric-a-Bric, sold in B&M. Can't really see it very well, sorry. Bric-a-Bric. Now real quickly, I've made a few modifications to this set. So here you see the 3 seats together. I've split them apart to enable people to sit next to each other without their arms clashing. Also over here, these lights are up here, stopped his arms from moving down, so I took those lights off and put them here, and where else? Here. And there are obviously a lot more minifigures there than what actually come with the set. Only 5 minifigures come with the set, and we'll take those off and have a look at those in a minute. But I thought I'd make like a little interesting scene, if you like, where these figures are basically watching a match. These are some fake figures I got. I've got 2 types of fake figures that I was going to feature in this video today. These type, kind of pretty decent quality, and there is a reason why I'm going to show you these. But if you look at the legs there, they are, some of them have normal sort of Lego-like legs, and some have a sort of hexagon shape. Get one of those up. Just like a company called Jie Star. Where are we? So the ones that have legs like Jie Star are the ones that come with this set. There's 5 of them, and basically Jie Star have that shape there, 6-sided instead of a circle, and also on the head as well. I can't remember if Jie Star has that as well, but that's basically the only difference. Apart from that, pretty much identical to Lego minifigures, but they do suffer an infliction that I've seen before on clone brands or copycat / fake Lego minifigures, which is the wide leg issue. See these 2 fake figures on the left there of your screen. You'll see these figures here have this sort of similar sort of wrong width to the legs, which can make it a bit of a problem when they try and sit more, when you try and make them sit down. Get this on the screen. These two fakes here are not like these ones. These are of higher quality, but different batch altogether. So let's get these 5 figures together that belong in this set. I mean, the reason why I put all these figures here is just to create a bit of a scene, and also these fake Lego figures. A couple of them were boxers, so I put them in there first. You got Rocky Balboa there, and you got Chuck Norris, and this is a wrestler girl, so I'm pretending this one is this guy's girlfriend here. Right, let's get those 5 figures out and have a closer look at them. So here are the figures up close for your viewing pleasure. So invest them somehow. Oh, destroying the whole set. So it's going to work. Oh, let's closer look at these guys. So got let's raise them up with this Marmite jar. Sorry, peanut butter jar will do the job. Maybe not too high. So there we go, nice and close for the camera. Go. Now, interestingly, normally the Bric-a-Bric sets sold in B&M have these figures, which are the Woma figures, and the sets are normally made by Woma. But this seems to be a new brand. I can't tell who it is. I thought it might be Jie Star because of these are the only other legs that I've seen like that. This shape on the back are from Jie Star, but they don't seem to be the same. And also with these Woma sets. Also sold as blocked etch or Walker blocks. The colours are a bit off, whereas using my colour chart here on this over here, the actual colours are exactly the same as Lego, pretty much identical. So from left to right, we've got I don't think they have any names on them. Names. Nope. So the figures come with this Ultimate Wrestlers Stadium, it's called. So we've got these 2 guys here, supposed to be some like judges. hence the J on the top there. And then these three guys are the wrestlers. I don't know if they're actually supposed to represent any real life wrestlers. But yeah, they're pretty decent quality minifigures. They kind of came a bit strange in the pack. Like this one came with his arms off but his legs on. And then these two here came with their legs completely apart and their arms apart to pop them on. And this guy came with his arms on without his head. So it's a bit weird the way they were packaged. So yeah, pretty good, pretty decent. Let's put them back in the little display I've made. Just thought it'd be really cool to bring a Lego figure into the mix. So you can see the quality difference between Lego and these guys. So you can see the arms of these clone brands, or fake Lego. These arms are not actually fully in. I mean, they move okay, but they just things don't quite fit together as they should. More of a gap here and a gap here and a gap here in these arms, but they feel pretty decent as they move. The legs aren't stiff, you know, they're not too smooth either. The legs aren't, the heads aren't getting stuck as they, you know, they can move quite easily. You know, there's a level of quality control in these figures here in the set, which have to pass legal regulations to be sold in the UK. Obviously, it's an official product to be sold, rather than these that just come out straight out of China. We don't know who made them, how they were made, but these ones here, their legs are stiff and the print's a bit weird, overlapping. Things don't quite stick together well. The heads get stuck and don't move, some of them. So from a distance they look like a Lego figure and you might get fooled by that, but up close, no. So there you go, there's the figures compared with a Lego minifigure right there. So here we go, zoom in a little bit, there we go. Right, so you can see right here, a little 360 turn for you. Now some of these molds here are Lego molds and some of them are not molds, so that's a Oxford mold. These hands look like Lego, but they're actually Oxford molds. They're both identical each side, whereas the Lego ones have different connections for the shoulder point to the hand point. But we'll do a closer video when I do that of Lego versus clone brand video on this particular brand. But yeah, the parts actually look very much like Lego, fit together very well. I would prefer if this actually had like 4 posts here, but it's actually a 3-in-1 build. I'll show you that real quickly in a minute. But just point out a few things about the set. So like I say, I moved these seats over. They're all together, so I moved them so they've got better space in between them, so you can fit more figures in there. I think it really does look really nice with all these, you know, the spectators and all full up like that. The set costs, recommended retail price, well, the label on the box says £9, but I paid £6 for it and I got 2 of them, so there you go. Now if you want to find out more about these clone brand figures like Rambo here and Rocky and a few others, Chuck Norris, I'll be doing a separate video on those and it'll be in the description if it's done already from the time of recording or time of uploading, sorry. So there we go, it's pretty nice. All the colours are like Lego apart from red. For some reason these companies struggle to make the colour red. Actually, saying that, that does actually look pretty decent red wires to me actually. So yeah, the colours are pretty much spot on to Lego, nothing to complain about there. This is a little base plate from Block Tech, made by Woma again. This is not made by Woma, but some of the other brick sets are made by Woma, or most of the other brick sets are made by Woma. But I'm going to be swapping out these 2 base plates here with this instead, because I can use those smaller base plates for something else. All in all, it's a decent set. The figures are pretty good, decent quality, not going to fall apart. The whole set's pretty sturdy, holds together quite well, and bar a few different molds Lego, it pretty much looks and feels like Lego. All holds together, nice quality. Got the camera there, some fog lights, nice detail just for this small little set. So yeah. And lastly, let's have a look at those alternate builds. You see on the package there, got 3 builds there. The top one's the one I built. And you've got a second one there that's a gym, and a third one that is supposed to be an outdoor cinema or an indoor cinema. So there's your gym. The instructions are pretty easy to follow, pretty decent. And there's your cinema build there. I've got 2 of these sets, so I could build one of the other builds. If you want to see one of the other builds, leave it in the comments which one you want to see, the gym or the cinema build, and I'll build it and do a video on it. So there you go, there's Brick by Bricks Ultimate Wrestler Stadium with these, well, the only set I've ever seen them make that doesn't feature Woma figures like Block H and blocks. That's what Brick by Brick is in B&M, like these guys, but for some reason maybe they took a bit of a chance and a risk and a gamble to bring out these guys, which are basically Lego rip-offs, pretty much, you know. And considering Lego's just defeated Zuru Max from making their figures which look nothing like Lego, I'm surprised that these guys have got away with doing this. Maybe this is just one set and they won't do it again. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's just an experiment. It's very strange just to have one set like that. But maybe the supplier had surplus stock and just sold it to B&M, and they just put the Brick by Brick brand on it and sold them. Who knows? Oh well. Leave your comments in the comment section. What do you think? I'll give you a slow 360. Goodbye. There we go. Would you buy it? £9? I think so. Bearing in mind that all those figures only comes with 5 figures. That's the actual set right there. But still, £9. I think it's alright. Oh well, we'll leave it there. Well, wobble cam activated. Like, comment, subscribe, bye bye.